I'm just looking out this window, and I just wish that I could pee out onto traffic. That's all I want to do. I mean, you have a nice house, like, with this telescope thing, but in the end, I really just want to pee out this window. What is up, YouTube? This is Ryan with Rogue Ocean Gaming, checking out the Grand Theft Auto 5 today. So, this is kind of one of the reasons that I like playing computer games over the console games. I still like the consoles, but I just want to show you guys something here. So, you go down to graphics, and you look, we're going to crank up this refresh rate to 60. We're going to apply the changes, and I am running this game at the absolute highest graphics possible. There's nothing really that you can't get any better than that. So I'm going to show you guys what this game looks like, and I can only imagine how big this video file is going to be. Another thing the Grand Theft Auto brought over from this 360 version and the PC version is these super duper long ass load times. Still waiting for my game to load. This game is massive, so I don't care. I'll wait the 5 minutes or 3 minutes or 2 minutes or whatever it takes to load it. It's probably actually not really that long. I'm just really excited to play this game. Maybe not. This is a shit long loading screen. There we go. Alright, so here we go. So I started the game off as Trevor. I'm going to show you guys this. This is one of the coolest things. This is first person mode. This is something that came out with on the next gen consoles and then the PC. Just the depth that they put into this game, the stuff laying on the floor, a bear with some jelly, I guess. But I mean, you can go out in the street and you can see this same level of depth in there. What is this guy doing? Who are you? Oh, that's what's his name, buddy. I don't really like the first person that much. It's fun at first, but after a while, it just gets a little bit old. So I'm gonna jump down. I'm gonna show you guys what the game. I was hoping it was raining outside. The rain in this game. Every person who wants to put rain in a video game needs to take the lessons from these guys on what they did with this. Alright, so we just got to the drop spot. I'm just showing off my custom car here real quick. Alright, Jerry, we got a mission to do.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Let's do it.
Yep.
Oh, come on, run.
We got our bulletproof car here.
Ah, sweet looking bulletproof car.
It's not cooler than my car.
Well, it's just like how the windows got these metal plates over them.
Yeah, like
that's
tinted little eyelets.
Yeah.
And this car is bulletproof. If you guys play this game online and you buy this car, you can literally do all the missions in this car and you will never get shot. So right now what's happening is I'm driving to the bank so we can rob it. Jerry is actually hacking the bank's internet security, and the hacking, what it is it's like that game. What's that called? Snake?
Yes.
Snake 3D. Oh shit, I ran into something. It's called Snake 3D. Or Snake or something, where you get the apples and your snake gets longer. That's what the hacking is like. You have to get around like the chips and the motherboard and stuff. It's kind of corny, but I don't know, it's pretty fun. But I like driving more than hacking, so that's why Jerry's doing the hacking. Well, I gotta go left.
I don't know what you're doing, but my controller's going crazy over here.
Yeah, it's because I'm running over stuff. I'm sorry. I'll try and make it a little smoother for you. Did you fail yet?
No, I'm on my last one.
Ah, that's badass. So if you get a person who's good at hacking, and you get a person who's good at driving, not like I've been demonstrating, but if you complete this mission under a certain period of time, you actually get a bonus for this mission. Alright, there we go.
You want me to help shoot out these cameras with you?
Well, hang on. You gotta open the vault. Cool.
Alright, it's opening.
Then when we go in, I gotta shoot out the, put on your mask. There we go. We gotta shoot out the cameras.
I'll shoot them out with you.
I think it's easier if you have the shotgun. All right.
All right. Camera's down.
Go ahead. Hack.
Stay on the ground. Keep them under control while your partner's in the back.
So something that's cool about this game is you guys hear Lester talking to me. That's not what Lester's saying to Jerry. Lester's telling me how to keep control of these people. And Lester right now is yelling to Jerry on how to hack the vault.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Oh, okay. I see what's happening here.
They think you're weak. They might try something.
Oh, shh.
I'm not weak.
Okay. All right. I got it now.
You got it?
I got this.
All right. Dude, I got this place. These people are... They're intimidated. Don't you get lippy with me, bitch!
Oh, shit.
I didn't shoot her. I didn't shoot her. I'm just scaring her. This fan. This is a nice fan. I wish we could take this fan with us. Because it's a
Is it
nice
the ceiling fan?
No, it's the floor fan. It's a nice fan. It looks like maybe a Windstar or whatever they're called. It's a
I know
nice
what you're
fan.
talking about.
Yeah. No, it just looks like it's good at putting air out around the room. What do you think about that, bitch? I gotta reload my shotgun. Right,
All right,
you
working
get
on
it?
the last one. Working on the last one.
All right,
Almost
hurry up.
through it.
Hurry up. Hurry up.
All right, there we go.
You got it?
Got it.
Get that money. All right, get it the car. Get the car. Get the car. Hurry up. Cops out
I'm
there.
here.
Get in. Get in. Get in. Get in. Get in. Get in.
Go.
I'm gone. So here's the crazy part. Is this mission you actually can't get away from the cops. You have to just swerve.
Yeah, this part kind of confused me the first time I was the driver on it.
Yeah. So here's some cops coming up here. They have the road blocked off. You just got to go over here.
Oh, I usually hit like that ass end of the police cruisers.
Oh, no, 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 no. You just swerve around. You're perfectly fine. Whoops. I didn't mean to hit that.
I have it hardwired in my brain from Need for Speed Hot Pursuit that the police cruisers, well, most of the weight's up front, so if you hit them in the trunk, you won't take nearly as much damage.
Yep. Same physics here. So here's the crazy part of this mission. You don't think you're going to be able to get away, and you have to follow this line. You can't just go up in the mountains and get away from them. So
Yeah, I tried that.
this mission, you got this helicopter here. You got to match up for speed with it.
Oh, Cargo Bob, that's the name of it.
Yeah. Then he picks you up.
You done that so beautiful.
Yeah. Dude, I'm a good driver. I am a good driver. I'm also a great pilot. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Or you got fraps open?
Oh, it's not recording.
Record now. Record now.
All right.
Mission complete.
Crazy Lester.
Yeah. Old creepy ass Lester. You know, if his computer got looked at, there'd be some weird shit.
Oh yeah, he'd have some weird porn on there.
Yeah. So this is mission complete, and now Jerry, what you're gonna see is the payout for the missions. You're gonna see all the bonuses we got or didn't get. Shut up, Lester. We
No,
just
that's
made you a
getting clean.
bunch
What's he
of
talking
money.
about?
Yeah, he's just weird. Trevor's truck is kind of a hunk of shit, but it's a tank. But it's not that fast. So we'll just, let's just steal a police bike. I didn't realize it was the cops until after I got on it. That's what everyone says when they steal police cars, I guess. Cruise up into Michael's neighborhood, I think. It was up here somewhere. Or no, I'm just trying to get away from the cops. And the easiest way, if anyone's never played Grand Theft Auto games, which if you have never played a Grand Theft Auto game, I really wish that I was you. Not because I never played one, just because you're going to experience Grand Theft Auto for the first time, and it is the most amazing thing in the world to experience. They're just an open world game. This game, you can do whatever you want. The other night, I got online with the guy that we do videos with, and we just played tennis for like 3 hours. And it was, I mean, I'm playing Grand Theft Auto, but I'm playing a, not the greatest tennis game in the world, but it was fun. We went golfing another night. We played darts. You can go on heist missions, which the heist missions are worth every single dollar of this game. They're so much fun to do. And I think there's 5 right now. I want to say 5 or 6, and I've done 3 of them. Or no, excuse me, I've done 2 of them. I'm working on the 3rd one right now, and the heists are really neat. What I'll do is, if you guys want, I'll show some of the heist videos off. Those are pretty funny. If I can get a good group of people together to run a heist mission, I will definitely do that. Most of the time, you're gonna get, for some reason, there's just an astronomical amount of young kids that have this game. And, you know, when I was a kid, I had games that weren't age appropriate and that kind of thing. But what I didn't do was get into chat and scream obscenities at people playing the game for no reason. The insults these kids have, they're not even cool. Like, somebody the other day just got in a game, and I ran him over because he joined the game and ran out in front of my car. And he just goes, "You cockliker." And that's really weird. That's a really weird insult to yell at somebody. And I don't know if sometime in that kid's life, that short little life he's had, like 10 years old maybe, he saw a movie where somebody said that. And I don't know if Disney has insults like that, but somewhere somebody is using that phrase and that kid thinks it's badass. And that's really weird. So I'm just kind of cruising around, and I just showing you guys off the, oh shit, Trevor's deader than hell. But you run into these people and they just start racially screaming at each other. And, you know, like I said, if you can just turn a deaf ear to that, it's fine. But sometimes it gets a little offensive to hear that stuff. I don't know, maybe I'm bitching too much. Maybe I'm getting old. We'll steal this old car. So I love cars, and this game has a lot of cars that are real life like. This is obviously a Ford GT40. I don't know if anyone knows this, but the 40 in GT40, a lot of people don't know where that comes from. A lot of people thought, oh, 40 years of Ford. The reason it's called the GT40 is it is 40 inches tall. So there's a little bit of history. You learn something with our videos. Next time you're out at a bar and a chick says, "I like the Ford GT40," you say, "Baby, they called it that because it's 40 inches tall." And she'll be like, "Is your apartment close? Because I want to make children with you." I've had that conversation literally 63 times. I feel like I just told you a big lie. I'm sorry. Don't say that to girls at bars. So, and I think they added some cars for the PC version. I did see what looked to be like a Mustang, and a new Mustang, and I'm pretty sure that was not in the Xbox version of this game, because I think it's the new body style Mustang. So another fun car fact that I'm sure you care about, the Mustang Boss, like in the 70s, late 60s, early 70s, they had a car called the Boss Mustang, and a lot of people thought they called it the Boss because it's supposed to be like the head in charge muscle car. That's 100% not true. There was a guy named Bucky Knudsen, Knudson. I don't want to say the last name. I assume it's Knudsen. He was some higher up at Ford, and when the new Mustang came out, he was like, "Oh, that thing's kind of a bitch car. I want to drive something faster." So what he did was he had some of the overnight mechanics, or some of the mechanics, stay late night. And then what they did was they put performance upgrades on a regular Mustang. And then one of the guys from Ford walked in, and they said, "What is this?" And the mechanic said, "Oh, it's the boss's car." And he said they drove it and they really liked it a lot, so they actually made it a version of the Mustang. So that's how the Boss Mustang got to be called the Boss Mustang. So pretty cool. Bucky Knudsen or whatever. So just can't believe all the random cool car facts you guys are getting for free. This is years of studying and knowledge for me. So, oh shit! You want some more? No, come here. Random car fact number whatever you're getting out of this video. This right here is a Rolls Royce. Get out of there. I'm taking this. You can come with me, or you can get out. So Rolls Royce, if you'll notice on the front, let me try and get a picture of it. You can't see it that well. Rolls Royce has a angel on the front of the car. It's called the Spirit of Ecstasy. The Spirit of Ecstasy, actually, when Rolls Royce, back in the old days, the owner of Rolls Royce had a wife and he had a mistress. And there's something I'm not 100% sure. This one isn't exactly how it went, but there was something where he wanted to leave his wife to marry his mistress, but his wife knew that she would make more money if she stayed with him. So since he couldn't have his mistress be his wife, he put her on the car. and he actually modeled the Spirit of Ecstasy after his mistress. So since he couldn't have her as a wife, he would have her in front of him all the time when he was driving around, and that is the story of the Spirit of Ecstasy. You guys can Google this shit. I'm not lying to you. I know some shit about cars, and I did not look this stuff up before. That's a weird thing to look up before you do a video, like, oh, how did the Rolls Royce come about? Let me see if I could find, bam! Another car fact. First car to ever have racing stripes. Just hit me. A Camaro. Chevy was the very first car. Chevy was the very first car to have racing stripes, and they put it on the Camaro. But they only put it on the trunk and the hood. They did not put them on the roof. So if you ever see an old muscle car that doesn't have complete racing stripes, that's because it's factory original. Mitsubishi Eclipse. The most percentage of a car ever bought by women. I'm just kidding. If you drive an Eclipse, that's cool, and I'm sure it's really fast, and you put spoilers on it and stupid shit. I drive a 4-door Wrangler in real life. I actually love it. They're cool cars. Jeep started off as a military vehicle, and they called them general purpose vehicles, I believe, GP. And then, you know how the military, like with Humvee, Humvee originally was HMMWVV, I think. It's you can look that up. The acronym is really weird, but then they just called it the Humvee based on the acronym because it was like heavy military vehicle something. I can't remember exactly what the Humvee stands for. Not HUMVEE. It's HMMVW or something like that. But anyways, Jeep was general purpose vehicle, and they called it GP, and then they just started calling them Jeeps. And the Jeep is actually the only vehicle in the history of the planet Earth to receive a Purple Heart from the United States military. Minivans. When minivans or vans, bam, right there. I just say it and they appear. When vans first came out, they weren't called vans. They weren't called vanagons. They weren't called, that's a Volkswagen thing. But they were actually called tall cars. So when you bought one, you didn't buy a van, you didn't buy a utility vehicle, you didn't buy a passenger carrying vehicle, you bought what was called a tall car. That was like the brand. Now, you're not going to go out and find a 1932 Ford tall car, but that was the brand, like SUV or sports car, that kind of thing. They actually called vans tall cars. So El Camino, kind of cool. They actually brought the El Camino back. Recently, it's a car called a Holden Ute. They're actually made in Australia. You look those up, they look like a Pontiac Grand Prix that has been cut off and has a truck bed in the back. So this looks like a 69 Dodge Charger, which I think is the year that was Vin Diesel's Charger in Fast and Furious. It's either a 69 or a 70. I've actually seen that movie car in real life, and I have to say it looks better on the screen than it does in real life. That stupid blower thing that he's got on there, that air grabber thing that sticks out of the hood, it looks so stupid in real life. It's way too big. I mean, like I said, it's one of those things where if that kind of stuff gets you going, and that's, you know, oh man, big old metal frying pan sticking out of the air out of my hood, you know, that's cool. But to me, it's like, it's not practical. It's not cool. I'm sure it makes for way more horsepower that you can't use because the car's just stupid, ridiculous amounts of torque, and I don't. Cars like that are dangerous to me, so I'm not a huge fan of them. They're cool to look at, and it's cool for other people to own them. I would never own a stupid car like anything on Fast and Furious. So I'm not, like I said, if you like that thing, don't get in the comments and be like, you're stupid. You know, it's just, you have to realize some people like your car and some people hate your car. You can't build a car that everyone loves 100%, except for a 1959 Cadillac 2-door convertible that's red. That's the only car ever made that everyone likes. So I just am not a huge fan of the Fast and Furious cars they pick in those movies. They're cool cars, like Fast and Furious 3, Tokyo Drift. That had some really cool looking cars. Would I ever want to drive one? No. The only way I'd ever want to be in one of those is if you found my dead body in one, and I don't think I'd fit in the back of it. So, there's Grand Theft Auto 5 in a nutshell. I hope you guys appreciate it. Here, I've got to do what everyone... This is another stupid thing people like to do. Oh, look at me. My car spins in circles. These black spots on the ground. I'm the coolest person in the world. And it's Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm going out just like that guy on Wolfie Wall Street or whatever. Driving his Lamborghini, white Lamborghini, They actually, son of a bitch, last car fact I'll tell you and then I'm gone. They actually really wrecked a Lamborghini Diablo in Wolf on Wall Street. Martin Scorsese did not want to wreck a kit car. He wanted to wreck the actual car. So that is why I do not want to watch that movie. Is I know what they did to that Diablo, and they could have gotten a kit car, and they could have done the same thing. But no, they wrecked a real one, and now no one will ever have that car. So piss off, Martin Scorsese. Unless you're watching this, then I love your movies, and I want to be in one. A lot of people don't know this either. This car is modeled after what they call a Shelby 1. You can look them up. Hey, there's a Wayne's World car. What's up, Wayne? Oh, man. I just got ran over by the Shelby car.